for the next 30 days, I'm gonna be switching my gym workouts for working out at home. I've just moved house. We've got this cool space where I can do push-ups, pull-ups, plenty of room for exercise. So this is what this challenge is about. I'm gonna see if I can A, look the same, and B, lift the same at the end of the 30 days. I'm curious if working out at home will make me lose muscle, lose strength, or possibly gain muscle or strength in different areas. So this is day one, and this is what I currently look like. So that's sort of just standing without tensing. And then this is like tense. Tense. My current lifts are... Here we go, 30 days of working out at home instead of going to the gym, seeing what happens to my body. So on day one, I wrote myself out a little workout program, and it's super simple. I'm literally gonna do 4 exercises, and that's it. 1, because I don't want it to be complicated, but 2, because I'm also curious if doing just 4 compound full body exercises each day will be a sufficient substitute for doing multiple sets of each body part in the gym. So the 4 exercises I'm going to do are number 1, pull-ups, which will be a mix of different styles. Number 2, push-ups, same thing, mixing up different types. Number 3, handstand push-ups. And number 4, legs. This will be the only body part that I'll do more variations of. I'll predominantly do jumping squats and pistol squats, but sometimes mixing in 60-second wall sits or jumping lunges. And that's it, completing 3 full rounds each day. I can think of a number of pros and cons to working out from home rather than my local gym. But to begin with, let's look at the 3 main benefits according to Google. Number 1, convenience and time saving. You can work out whenever it fits your schedule without worrying about gym hours or commuting through traffic. Number 2, the cost effectiveness. You don't need an expensive gym membership. In my case, all I'm using in this challenge is a pair of pull-up rings, and that's it. Yeah. I find that tough. And number 3, privacy and comfort. I'm guessing this could be especially appealing if you're new to fitness or not as comfortable in a gym environment. So almost every day over the next 4 weeks, I hit the living room floor and pumped out my super simple 4 exercise routine. So that's 30 seconds of wall sit after doing 10 to 12 reps of jumping squats and jumping lunges. I'm gonna try and focus a little bit more on muscular endurance for my legs, because I guess it's harder to do like heavyweight reps with the legs like you can with push-ups and pull-ups. So, you know, you can, for example, make the pull-ups or the push-ups progressively harder and do different types of them. So I'm gonna be trying to do like jumping squats, really focusing on power, and then endurance by just doing high rep volumes, and also the wall sit, which I usually try and do a minute to a minute and a half. And after about 30 seconds, they really start burning. Basically sitting at the wall with like a right angle in my knees. And then it's like tensing my legs the whole time to try and keep me up here without sliding down the wall. It was pretty good, and I'm slowly building up the time that I can do it as well. When I started, I could do like 30 seconds and my legs were burning. Now I'm able to do over a minute. It feels good. Whew. Ah. Yeah, that's a minute there. I don't know if you can see my legs. Oh, it's shaking. To begin with, the full routine took about an hour, but by the last week, I was able to pump it out in about 30 minutes, which makes me think there must have been some stamina improvements along the way. This is the final exercise I'm doing today. Le hard push-up. I love the push-up, and I'm trying to do a few different variations of it. So here we go. I ended up training an average of 5 days per week, and at times it was definitely challenging. Sometimes the day would get the better of me, and I would end up doing push-ups after dinner. And I noticed that those following days were the most difficult to get the energy levels up. That was tough. But I kept pushing on. Push-up after pull-up after jumping squat, focusing on slow, controlled reps rather than quick bursts. What I'm feeling so far, muscle tiredness, but like that good muscle tiredness where you feel like you've really done a good workout and your muscles are quite sore but feels good. I also feel that I'm working out like a sort of more muscles than I usually would when I go to the gym. So even though I'm doing way less exercises, I don't know why I feel like I'm sort of working more muscle groups. And maybe it's because I'm doing all these 4 exercises every day, so I'm not really giving any muscle group more than 24 hours to rest. But also I think that the exercises I'm doing are mostly compound lifts. So yeah, that's just an observation. On that note, let's start with good old pull-ups. I've been varying my pull-ups quite a bit as well, trying to get different variations. This is one I've really been enjoying. I lift my legs up like that, and then I try and probably work out my core at the same time. Yeah, I find that tough. I'm thinking about it more now, and it is interesting to me how it feels like I can get like a really good full body workout with just 4 exercises at home. I don't know if it takes me maybe 20 minutes. I'm just doing 3 rounds, like such a short period of time. I haven't tested myself yet, so we'll have to go to the gym and see. But it feels like I'm getting a very full picture, multiple muscle workout with just 4 exercises, which is super cool for me to think that you can do that. And just like every challenge, eventually it was day 30. So that's standing without tensing. And then this is like tense. Okay. Pull up.
Smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found
18. Wow. That's funny that I just got exactly, maybe that was something to do with like my mindset, I don't know. I mean, I really tried to get 19. 18 was all I had. That's interesting, eh? Okay, 100. Done. Woo. Maybe I'll try 120. There you go, I did 130 for 1 rep. I'm actually happy with that. I don't think that's too bad considering, yeah, not really being able to train much leg strength at home. Just taking 10 kilos off, I'm gonna try 70. Well, there you go, 70 kilos. Last test is gonna be deadlift. If I can get 150, I think that'd be probably what I could get before I started this challenge. So it would mean I wouldn't have lost anything, I wouldn't have gained anything either. Staying neutral from working out at home. So far, that seems to be the theme. Let's go. This is 160. $160 for 2 reps. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe not the best form, but God, I'm happy with that. I actually did 150 before that for 3 reps, but it cut off the filming. My phone ran out of battery. So I was like, okay, I'll try 160. I'm stoked. I could try and go up more, but I've got to go actually. I'm running late for something. And also, I don't want to strain my back too much. I've always been quite conscious with deadlifts. Still, that's the max I've ever lifted. I'm stoked. I'm super stoked with the results, to be honest. I definitely would have thought that I would have lost a little bit of strength, and it feels like I've maintained the exact same strength as I had on day 1, and even in areas like impressing myself with being able to do my max lifts from about a year ago. And it's making me think, in hindsight, maybe 30 days isn't long enough to notice a decline in strength if I'm continuing to work out at home. Certainly if I kept working out at home for like 6 months even, maybe then I would slowly see sort of like a decline in overall strength. But at least for just a 30-day period, it feels like I really haven't lost any strength, which I'm super happy about, and feels exciting in the way of like, okay, maybe I don't always have to go to a gym, and when I'm traveling, maybe I can just do body weight at-home workouts and still maintain much of the strength that I've got. So yeah, that's my interpretation of the results, but I'm keen to hear what you guys think. Let me know what challenge you guys want to see me do next.
Hell yeah.